welcome to Apex Reviews. Today we're going to be installing some ZL1 racing tow hooks on a 2018 C7 Corvette Z06. I purchased these tow hooks from southerncarparts.com. I like the way they looked, and these tow hooks are functional as opposed to decoration only. I plan on tracking the car, and these are required equipment. I also wanted to keep a set on the car in case I ever needed to load the car onto a flatbed. I'm not real excited about them hooking straps under the car, potentially damaging the aero kit, so I purchased some of these to keep on hand. These tow hooks are pretty heavy duty. They sell different versions, some are feather light, but I like these. I started off by putting just a dab of Loctite on the threads. Then it's as easy as fitting it in there. It can get a little tight to use your hands, so you may want to use a wrench. And if the wrench gets in the way, you can always back the actual hook out and just thread the bolt through. It goes without saying, don't let the wrench touch the paint. After the tow hook shaft was installed nice and tight, I went ahead and reinstalled the tow hook. The ball bearing connecting the tow hook to the shaft is pretty stiff. I wasn't too concerned about it flapping around as I drove. I wanted everything to be nice and tight, but I also wanted it to be level. So I had to use 2 wrenches to make sure that the shaft didn't twist, but I could use the locking nut to make sure the tow hook was in the correct position and wouldn't move as we drove around. You can see the shaft of the tow hook definitely touches the front grate of the Corvette. It was a warm day when I installed this, and I knew I was going to be putting a little bit of pressure on that plastic. If it's cold outside, I recommend heating it up with a hairdryer. I like the way it looks, but some feel it's a bit controversial. Let's take a look at the back tow hook. I know the rear end of the Z is a little bit dirty, but please don't judge me. Start off by removing this cover. I used one of my plastic interior tools to pry it out without doing any damage. It wasn't very difficult. Here's a good picture of the back cover so you know what you're dealing with. The hole was pretty accessible, as I wish they all were. A little bit of Loctite, and you can just start threading it right in. There's a little bit more room to work on the rear tow hook. I didn't worry about damaging the paint much. And there it is. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Apex Reviews. Today we're going to be uninstalling the tow hook I just installed because my wife and kids hated it. Apparently they don't know what awesome looks like. One of my buddies said it's the car equivalent of a dude wearing an earring. If you're a dude that's driving a Corvette wearing an earring, that statement wasn't directed at you. If you want to pull these out, you can either watch the video in reverse or just unscrew it like common sense would dictate. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever.